I'd like to talk about VPN Access to Groov. VPN, Virtual Private Network, is the best way for a person from the outside to get access to their Groov box that's within the facility. So this little diagram here, we've got the internet out here, we've got IT basically with all of their servers and switches and firewalls and all that, and probably a VPN server. And over here is inside the facility, and I got my Groov box, and the Groov box talks through port 443, secure socket layer, and it has an internal IP address of 10.192.60.40. This happens to be inside the Opto22 network, with the with this being the lights Groov box. So the way this works is the VPN connection is done securely. You need like all of us when we dial in to get our email or connected to the Opto22 system, we need a password and a username and a password. So that's secure, and then it's doubly secure because once from the internet you're VPN'd in, you're basically on the intranet side of the firewall and the routers. And what I want to do is I want to show that in a way here. I want to bring up actually what I want to bring up is a command prompt. So I'm going to CMD, and we'll bring up a command prompt. Now I'm going to type in IP config /all, and that'll dump the whole network configuration for my setup. Up here near the top is some important stuff. Here's the name of my computer, but down here, PPP adapter Opto22 VPN connection. This is the connection to Opto22's VPN server. So here is 10.192.1.133. This is my IP address on the inside of the firewall, on the intranet side. So that's a good IP for me. So if we go back to this slide here, my computer here is a laptop. Actually, I'm virtually here. I'm not really physically located here, but what VPN does is it puts me as if I'm sitting right here inside the network. So that 10.192.1.133 is my IP address inside there. So I can do, I'm going to come back down to the bottom here, and I'm going to type in a command. I'm going to ping the Groov box, ping 10.192.60.40, and I get a reply from it. So that's kind of cool. Another thing I can do is I can say ping lights.opto22.com, and I can ping it, and you can see that the IP address of, when I use the host name of lights.opto22.com, the reply comes from the same address, the 60.40. So those are the same things. So what that really means then is I can go to Chrome, I go to Google Chrome, and I can type in https ://10.192.60.40, and I'm here at home, but I can type in the IP address, the virtual IP address of the Groov box inside the Opto22 facility, even though I'm here. So here, of course, we get this secure certificate, which I don't have. So I proceed anyways, and it's going to give me a it's going to give me a Groov loading, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to bring up the Groov lights, or it's going to ask me to log in. One of those two things. So this is that Groov box, and I don't know how to get into it, so we'll leave that alone. But that's basically how a user will VPN into a Groov box that's behind a firewall at a facility. And it's a pretty neat way. It's extremely secure. It's better than opening up port 443. Because it doesn't expose anything, and all the customer really needs is a VPN server. I guess I'm not quite done because I have one other thing I want to show you. That is on my iPad. I can do the same thing. I can go to, let's see if we can bring this up here. I can go to settings, and I can go to general and VPN, and I can connect to my, I can VPN, turn on, excuse me, here we go. So it should connect, and then what I can do with my iPad is I can go to Safari, and I can type in the same IP address, https://10.192.60.40. This should be the IP address of the Groov box at the factory. Cannot identify server, and we continue, and that's pretty neat. So this is how, let's say you were a maintenance guy and you were going to dial in with your iPad to take care of a problem or something. This is the way to do it. VPN with your iPad. The settings on the phone are basically the same thing. You go into settings, general, VPN, and I've got some instructions from Benson on how to set those settings, and I will email those along with it. So that's VPN Access to Groov. I think that's about all I can think of, but thank you.